Good evening and thank you for joining us. A powerful winter storm that pummeled the United States over Christmas is now bringing snow, sleet and ice to millions in southern Ontario and Quebec. The city of Montreal is getting the brunt of it, breaking a snowfall record set back in 1969 with 45 centimeters so far at Trudeau Airport. Stuck in the middle of it all, hundreds of travelers whose flights have been cancelled, and it's not over yet. Mike DROLET has our top story tonight.
The storm built up steam as it headed east towards Montreal. Over 30 centimeters has fallen, and it hasn't stopped snowing yet, leaving city crews to clear now, remove later. Ottawa has started to dig out of the 25 centimeters that fell. Snowblowers could be seen moving piles around, not that that accomplished much. What all this meant to travel? Delays.
Do I need a reservation number?
500 flights were cancelled in Montreal, 100 in Toronto, where Dorothy Parker was trying to find a connector to the U.S. East Coast.
New York was also cancelled. Philadelphia was cancelled, so maybe it's ice. Could be iced.
The Drummonds from Scotland were also stuck, but coming to Canada in winter, they half expected it.
It's just the luck of the draw, isn't it, this time of year?
Now, 10 centimeters won't seem like a lot to people in Ottawa or Montreal, but it just doesn't snow like this anymore in Toronto. In fact, we haven't seen more than 5 centimeters in any one snowfall in almost 2 years. So while every available truck was on the road clearing snow, there was still a rash of accidents. By midday, the CAA was reporting 2,500 service calls.
Side rear bumper and your light.
And the Accident Collision Center saw dinged up car after car after car.
It was just not my lucky day. Yeah. I should have stayed home.
A lot of people did, dusting off their seldom used shovels. Before heading to the hills with the toboggans they got for Christmas.
I like just going down the hill and having fun as fast as you can.
Mike DROLET, Global News, Toronto.
Let's join Global News weather specialist Michelle Jobin now to see where the storm is headed next. Michelle.
Well, Robin, this system shows no signs of easing up as it continues to move through southern Quebec and into the Maritimes. It's a very intense area of low pressure, and it's been characterized by heavy snowfall and gusty winds for Ontario. It'll continue to do that as it pushes into the Maritimes as well, but things seem to be intensifying to a certain extent. We're looking at multiple warnings and watches still in place. We still have up to 50 centimeters of snow for southern Quebec, up to 40 for those of us in New Brunswick, up to 30 centimeters of snow in the interior of Newfoundland, and very gusty winds as well, in some cases up to 100, 120 or 140 kilometers an hour, and plus we have rainfall warnings in effect for southern and western Nova Scotia. And as this system continues to push out, that's not all that's on the way for those of us in Atlantic Canada. In fact, there's another area of low pressure on the way that should make landfall in the Maritimes around Sunday that could pack a significant punch as well.
All right, thanks very much, Michelle. Millions of people in the northeastern United States are digging out from the same storm that is now hovering over Canada. The heaviest snowfall was in northern Pennsylvania, upstate New York, and in New England. Hundreds of thousands woke up this morning without power. The storm has also stranded hundreds of passengers whose flights were canceled as they tried to return home after Christmas. That winter storm started in the south, spawning tornadoes over Christmas in several states. Tonight, store security video shows the fury of those twisters in Mobile, Alabama. Shoppers and employees can be seen scrambling for safety as items fly off the shelves. At one point, a man tries to leave the store but hurries back inside for safety. The storm packed winds approaching 220 kilometers per hour.